Yeah, it was definitely scary. We never really went out unless we had to. We couldn't really be ourselves, and the only place that we could be ourselves was this. We had this like big land that we like cut off. So then we used to go there every time we had any kind of like religious ceremony. So the government was like, okay, this is the only place where you can basically be yourself. So we used to like walk in. As soon as we walked in, we could like take off our hijabs, and so we used to like go there. There was like a pool. We were basically ourselves. Like we were still scared because the military could come in at any time, but we were okay at the end of the day. Cousin actually moved here first. Cousin basically sponsored us to come here. We have to like, give a reason when we're coming here. We had to basically interview in Iran. So we went there. We were like, hey, we need to leave because we're Christian and we're not safe here. And they're like, okay, we'll go through an interview process, and then we got accepted. So then we got here. So then we went to Vienna in Austria, and we stayed there for 3 months. And in that 3 months, they did like lots of interviews. They asked me why did I not feel safe? I told them because military base that was right next to my school, they actually tried to come into my school. So like they had their guns and like everything ready. So then my prince said like go hold the door. So all the kids had to like run and go like hold the door and like pray basically. I'm like, I'm not doing that. So I was in like second grade. So my kindergarten class was basically in the basement. So I was like, I'm not going. So I like ran to my old kindergarten class. I went under it, and there was like the five of us who were reservation. We're like, we're not doing this. Like, sorry, no. So then we just went and like hid there for like 4 or 5 hours, and then the military base was like, oh yeah, we were just doing drills. But then we're like, okay, that's great. I'm leaving. So then that's what I told the people who were interviewing me, and then my parents they were just like, because we were Russian and we weren't safe there. That's the reason that we came here. And then they finally accepted us after 3 months, and then we got a flight and came here. We were able, like my immediate family, so my mom, my dad, my sister, and me. Yeah, we weren't separated. I guess because we were all Russian, so we were all in danger. So that's why. So we were in Colorado for like 6 months, and then my cousin got a job in Texas. So then we had to move to Texas, and then after a year, my mom actually got diagnosed with cancer. So then by that time, I knew English. Like I knew enough English to take care of her. So my cousin was kind of like, bye, I'm gonna go to California. So I mostly dealt with that for about 4 years. We called her and we're like, hey, doesn't look good. Like my mom doesn't have that much time left. And then my cousin was like, oh no, yes she does. I'm like, you if you say so. Like, yeah, my mom actually passed away. Now it's just my sister, my dad and me, and my sister and my dad living in Texas right now. And then I moved here back to Colorado. So I dealt with her for 4 years, and I took care of her and like any hospital visits. I was the one who was translating. I was the one who told them like she has cancer. In Colorado, everything was pretty much like I was a child. After we moved to Texas, pretty much I became an adult in 6 months because my cousin was like, I'm done. I'm not gonna help you anymore. So then I became kind of an adult because I was the only one who knew English and like could take it on because my sister was too young. So I like had to become an adult very quickly. And then after we moved to Texas and my mom got sick, I really put myself like it was like I don't care about me. I just have to deal with my mom and like I have to take care of her. So I didn't really get to know myself and know who I am. So then after she passed away, like I don't know who I am, like stuff like that. But I was a child. I didn't know what stuff like mental illness was. So I just like dealt with it, and like now I know who I am, and I'm learning about myself more. I guess in that sense, I'm a little behind, but except that like, I'm more mature now though.